ndani ya Sports Eye Sports. Hii ni Sports Eye Football, segment ni Sports Eye Fans. Kama kawaida mimi ni binti mkali wa hizi kazi, ndivyo wanavyoniita Rix. Unaponiita hivyo nitaitikia mimi mtoto wa kike. Ila right about now najiunga na mwanahabari mwenzangu kutoka Vals Sports, anajulikana kama Mark Kinyanjui. Hi Mark.
I'm fine, thank you. It's a pleasure kuwa Sports Eye for the first time. Tumefanya kazi pamoja sana, but finally niko kwa show yako maze. It's a pleasure.
Thank you for making time maze. It's beautiful and it's amazing. Unajua wewe kama mwanahabari, mechi dhidi ya AFC LEOPARDS na MUHORONI Youth imekamilika. Ningependa tu simame hivi ungalie camera. Asante, imetoka kukamilika right now. How can you assess the way both teams have played? Najua utanipatia tactical aspect. Na hiyo ndo nataka. How can you assess the way both team has played?
I think first of all, nikiangalia MUHORONI were arguably the better side in the first half, and I can really understand mbona fans wamekasirika because of that. But in the second half nili notice kwamba LEOPARDS walijaribu ku work ball into the box, walikuwa jaribu ku find a way to get into the final third and then try and score, but then walikuwa lack decisiveness hapo in the final third. And then pia nilikuwa notice MUHORONI walikuwa jaribu ku create from set piece situations, and remember in the first half they had at least like 2 or 3 penalty appeals turned down, showing how dominant they were. But kungekuwa na much momentum inatuonyesha how things were going, chances are ungeona MUHORONI ndo walikuwa na the higher momentum first half. Second half tukaona like vitu zimechange kidogo, wamejaribu ku play from set pieces. Niliona Wesonga alikuwa na very good set piece delivery, ilikuwa ina pay AFC LEOPARDS a lot of problems. But all in all, what I can say is LEOPARDS, I think they really need to work on decisiveness pale mbele, especially against hizi sides zenye tunaziita mid to lower table teams ambazo zinajaribu ku exactly and inafaa pia watulie wa calm down tu kidogo, and then naelewa that the pressure is there of course, because these LEOPARDS is a big club, you know. If you don't win, fans will demand a lot, because I understand where they are coming from. So I feel that all in all, ukiangalia on the balance of play, I think LEOPARDS generally should have more reasons to worry, but it's kind of like a 40-60 chance, where MUHORONI was 60% better, and then LEOPARDS were 40%, 60% inferior. Even though
what was your highlight of the game?
My highlight of the game naeza sema ni full time, you know. I think let's just address the elephant in the room, because fans were visibly angry. You could see them expressing their frustrations at the side, what's going on at the moment. Wase walikuwa wasema I don't know, Juma must go, and that definitely has to be the highlight, because hata saa hii ukiangalia journalists walienda kuuliza you're feeling the pressure coach, kwa sababu mafans wanataka uende. So that definitely has to be the highlight of the game before I even look at anything else.
But did you expect fans were reactive, considering the fact that you were in the third week of the game? It's too early. Do you think, where will you expect fans were reactive?
Kitu naeza sema ni when you pay the amount of money that AFC LEOPARDS fans pay, tumekuwa tukiongea hapa na fans wengine walipa yearly subscription of yearly membership subscription of 1,500 shillings, of which 1,000 shillings inaenda back to the management, then 500 ni ya kurun like the branches generally. If you pay that amount of money na umelipa ile pesa ambayo umelipa ndo utoke huko Western ndo ukuje kuwatch game hapa, of course as a fan you will be very frustrated, and I'd understand why wataanza kusema Juma must go, but I look at it from an analytical and objective perspective, and look at it this way: the fact that LEOPARDS wamenunua 17 new players, these 17 new players, okay, on paper some of them are experienced, the likes of Kimani and the likes, but the Miheso and players like that, but it's a situation where that team inahitaji time ya kujel, and like Oro wamesema, like mimi personally I'd start hitting the panic buttons ikifika, amesema 5 games, but ikifika end of September na bado team inacheza venye inacheza, then I'd have reason to worry. But we are just 3 games in, and umeshindwa moja ukadraw 2. Yes, of course unataka ushindi, but at least give it 2 or 3 more games, ndo kama mnaendelea kucheza hivi venye mnacheza, because we don't know what happens in the training ground. Let's be honest, unless sisi wanahabari wanaendaga huko from time to time, tunaendaga huko kwa training ground, but not all the time. You don't know ni nini ali set up team kufanya in the training ground. So we can only wait and see in the next like 2 or 3 games ndo tujue kama vitu zita change. If things don't change, then sure enough you can start saying we need a change of management, but it's early days.
Wow, amazing Mark Kinjanjui. Now my last question I just want to ask about moving away from this match here at Kasarani. Tumeona kwamba mechi zingine zimekuwa zikihappen. Ulinzi Bandari 1-1, Homeboys Tusker 2-1. Any shock, any surprise result that has caught you this Saturday?
For a start, I'd have to say he gave me a Homeboys na Tusker. Okay, I know that Homeboys are a team that are just as capable of pulling upsets against the big sides. Tuliwaona last season what they did, and wali make 2 or 3 changes, but the team is still the way it was. Now they are very good at playing transitional football, wakitumia wingers wao ku, you know, exploit the flanks and then kutake advantage ya lapses in concentration in terms of like what the opposition does, and that's how they do it because they thrive off big games. But naweza sema ni I expected Tusker to do better, and I'm sure that Robert Matano Penyako sahi must be fuming, because for him it's win at all costs, and if he doesn't win then you're in trouble as a player, and you're in trouble.
Simba Marara as
well. So that kind of shocked me, the fact that walikuwa 2-0 down by half time. Na tumezoea kuona Tusker wakiwa very defensively resolute side yenye ni ngumu sana wa give niniza away, wa give chances away. So it was a surprise, but at least they pulled one back. But then again, you look at it, unaona ni Bukungu Stadium, so you can understand that huko away Homeboys wanakuanga quite strong. So that was the only result that surprised me. I can't really say that Police surprised me, because Shabana are itching to get going now walikuwa Homa Bay Stadium against an atmosphere like that. So,
what about Modo going back to his former team, playing pale nyumbani? Unajua amekuwa pale before. This means anajua wale wachezaji vizuri. What can you say about the result that the team has pulled today?
As for Ulinzi Stars, naweza sema ni I think it's another team that need time, because Ulinzi Stars ukiangalia last season ya Mwalala, teams za Mwalala zinakuanga teams ambazo zinakuanga compact without the ball, and Modo we know ni wale watu let's control possession at all costs. So I think pia wao it's a situation where they are trying to adapt to a new style of play. Na wameenda Bandari huko, na unajua huko Bandari unapatanga like pia generally climate ya huko, teams ikienda huko zi struggle sana, cause ni coast, si Nairobi, altitude ni different. So I can't really say I'm surprised, because Bandari usually hata under previous coaches, even under Modo himself, wanakuanga very strong at home. So I can't really say that is surprising. It will be surprising if next week wame host team pale Ulinzi Complex na bado hawajapata their first win.
Wow, amazing. Napenda sana football. I really like the way you talk about football, analytical. You know, unaingia Zandani shares. Unatupatia Zandani shares. Anyway, any last word you like to talk to fans who are watching you right now? Any message you can send to them?
I think kinaweza sema ni to AFC Leopards fans, because that's the elephant in the room, is at least najua Juma has been around forever, and I know managers have come and gone, but Juma amebaki kama coach. But even him, let's at least give him a fair chance the next 2 or 3 games ndo tuone. If by the next 2 or 3 anything, then I'd have reason now to be worried. But for now, it's not like, with all due respect to AFC Leopards fans, this is not rifling any feathers, sitaki hivyo. But Leopards, like for a long time last season memaliza position 7, sindio? So it's a situation where you have to be realistic. That's what I have to say. Like, you have to ensure that uone venye team inacheza for 2 or 3 games. Ukiona performance iko sawa, then if the performances are sustainable, then you'll start getting results. But we need to give them at least 2 or 3 games tuone. If by the 3rd game bado mnacheza in a way that haiwapei hope, then you can call for the manager to be sacked. Even ndo naweza sema.
Thank you so much Mark Kinyanjui. Mafans wa AFC Leopards, mumesikia hamjasikia? Hayo ni maoni ya Mark Kinyanjui, sio ya sports. Kama kawaida mimi binti mkali wa hizi kazi wa Interix, and of course kila kinachokuwa na mwanzo lazima kiwe na mwisho. Tunasema right now, kumbuka hii ni Sports Eye Football, Sports Eye fans ndani ya Sports Eye Sports. Subscribe, follow us on our social media pages. Until next time, stay blessed.